Hi y'all, we're going to be making some low calorie, high protein, low fat strawberry fluff. It's an anabolic dessert and all this is so good. It can be made in so many different ways. Today we're going to be using 1 cup of frozen unsweetened strawberries. I run into several people on YouTube that were making these. I have made chocolate with chocolate chips made with the cacao nibs. And you all, with this here, you can see I have 2 tablespoons of flaxseed. I have 2 scoops of my protein powder. It's a vanilla flavor. I have a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar and a half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. And that's all the powdered ingredients you're going to have. It sits in there with the strawberries, and if the strawberries were thawed out, of course, it'd be a lot less. Here I have a half a cup of almond milk, a teaspoon of imitation coconut flavoring, as well as a teaspoon of stevia, the imitation stevia flavoring, the Splenda stevia mix. And that's all you're going to use other than some ice. Now you can see I have my finger up as far as 3, but actually it's closer to the between 2 and 2.5 mark, because if you push the strawberries down where it fills the bottom up like it should, you'd see it's closer to the 2 mark. Now we're gonna blend it for a little while. My blender is giving me a fit, but we're gonna blend it for a bit, for at least probably a minute or 2 before we start adding the ice in. So like I said, I've seen several of these recipes. I've tried the chocolate, I've tried the vanilla, I have tried a pumpkin spice, and it's all about your flavors, your taste, and you can make these with so many different things. You can use fat-free yogurt as a protein source instead of milk. You can use a fat-free cream cheese. This would have been good with the cream cheese and strawberries to make it like a anabolic strawberry cheesecake. And what can makes it even better for some of the ones I've seen online, or the fact that they use about a spoon or 2 of fat-free pudding. And the different flavorings, like I made one that was an Oreo ice cream, and it made so much. It literally filled my blender to the brim, all the way up where it was stuck in the lid. And me and my husband had enough to fill our bowls, the green bowls like you're going to see here in a few minutes, plumb to the top. And they had this many calories or less. And I used some real Oreos, y'all. This is doable for a low-fat diet and for a high-protein diet. Now my ice, as you can tell, is getting stuck. I got it in there. I should have put the ice in with my strawberries, because my mixer, all the blades are at the bottom, and obviously they're getting stuck up near the top. So I'd like y'all to tell me down below, what are some of your favorite flavors of ice cream? And what do you think, how do you think you can make your favorite flavors? What would you need, or if you want suggestions on how to make one, or I can try to make one myself for you. I pushed the ice down so that you could, so it'd get down mixed in. Now, as you can tell, look how high this is fluffed up. I mean, literally, and it tastes so light and so fluffy. This in here, it's just a plain strawberry, but it could have been strawberries with blueberries or anything. I mean, there are so many ways you could change this. Literally went from about 2 cups all the way up to almost 4.5 cups. That's a lot of expansion. Now mind you, have to be careful with how much xanthan gum you use because it can cause you to have tummy issues. So I would stick to no more than between 1/4 and 1/2 teaspoon. Y'all can see how thick it is. It wouldn't even pour out of my blender. I took out the middle piece so that it would be easier to be able to scrape it out, showing you how very thick it is. It's like a whipped topping consistency. It is so good. It only has about 230 calories, and it has, I believe it was around 28 or 38 grams of protein. It's low in fat. It's a little bit higher in carbs, but as you'll be able to see here in a few minutes, the only thing the carbs come from are the frozen strawberries and the flaxseed. The almond milk doesn't have any. The flavorings don't have any. The cream of tartar doesn't have any. And the xanthan gum doesn't have any. So if you wanted to switch up what goes in it to make it more lower carb, it's absolutely doable. Here I'm showing you what exactly I used. I had to go get the flaxseed and so I could show you. I got some from my daughter. She had a huge bag. Dollar Tree unsweetened almond milk. You get these off the shelf for $1. Leave them on the shelf till you need to use them. Look here, y'all. Low calories, low fat, low carb. Only 4 grams of carbs, net carbs. We're seeing, says it's gluten-free too. Huh, that's interesting. Low fat, low calorie, low carbs. Nothing on those. And you'll see here in a second, our xanthan gum zeroes out. It has 1 carb and 1 dietary fiber. So no carbs. So like I said, the carbs come from just the strawberries and the flaxseed. Let me know down below if you want me to make another one. What's your favorite flavor, y'all? Thanks for watching. Come visit us again. Bye, y'all.